college football season. Ranked team against unranked opponent, and we'll see if the upset can shake up the rankings in this one. Welcome to the home of the BYU Cougars in LaBelle Edwards Stadium in Provo, Utah. As we see a squad from the Big 12, the Cincinnati Bearcats, taking on the 17th ranked team in the land, the BYU Cougars. Glad to have you with us for EA Sports College Football. I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack and Jesse Palmer with me in the booth. Guys, we are ready to tee it up. BYU ready to put a foot to it and get this game going. He'll start the return inside his 5. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. The Bearcats offense will take the field first. We'll keep a close eye on the play calling and just how diligent they are in getting the tight end involved, Jesse. It just didn't work last week.
Yeah, there's no question that this coaching staff, they know the offense basically goes as their big tight end goes. And that's why they lost their last game out. They didn't get him the ball enough. And that was a huge problem. So, David, big priority, number one for this offense in this one, get him as many touches, as many ways as you can.
Yeah, feed the big fella, the big target, the chain mover, the red zone area. But just, you don't have to be as accurate. I think that's the thing that's nice. When you're throwing to a big tight end over the middle of the field, like, he'll catch it and still get hit. It's not that big of a deal, so we got to use the big fella.
Off play action on first down. Pass rush coming after the quarterback, and they get him at the 32.
And this has been a struggle for this offense, protecting their quarterback. It's priorities, mission number one, right? Every single game you go into. Last week, I think a lot of the reason they lost was because they gave up so many sacks and hits on their quarterback.
And the Bearcats now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Caught in the backfield, it's Jones. And just a short, safe pass play, they pick up a few.
Look, as an offense, you're always going to take completions over incompletions and interceptions. So the offense, they're able to make that third down a little bit more manageable, but honestly, not much.
Third down coming up, and the Cougar faithful are doing everything they can to help out this team. From the shotgun, they'll run it. He did not make it a stone wall on third down. And the Bearcats send out the punt unit. First time we've seen their punt team this afternoon. Catches it at the 15. Everybody stays in their lanes well enough, and they stop him at the 31-yard line. So BYU's offense will go to work for the first time. Let's take a quick second to call out some of the impact players their coaches mentioned in meetings this week. Anything you guys heard that really resonated with you?
Yeah, I love when coaches talk about guys that bring it every single day. Like, that we can... Pressure all over the quarterback, and down he goes at the 24. And they get to the quarterback and get the sack. That's a big emphasis for this defense. They saw a week ago, this offense gave up 3 sacks. They need to get to him early and often and create some indecision. Nice job getting a sack early in this football game.
And the Cougars trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. He'll pull it on the read. Makes a man miss. Oh, he's got some space. Shoved out of bounds right at the 35-yard line in the running game, getting the job done. Jackson gonna throw it. Intercepted. Oh, what a play. Just a really nice play. Not a lot on the return, but that's all right when you hand it to your offense at the 42. Rides the back and leaves it. And a decent gain there before the defense makes the stop. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. The give to the back. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to go up top on first down. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. 2nd down coming. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit. It's a makeable field goal from the 29-yard line. Let's see how aggressive they are on 3rd and long. He's in open space downfield. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a first down. So the offense is going to go for it on 4th down. Needs it to keep this drive alive. How about that defense rising up and stopping him short on 4th down? Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Hand off from the shotgun. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. The Cougars with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Sets up the screen. No siree, not this time. The defense was there and ready for that one. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks. BYU will bring the punt team on the field. 3 and out and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. They'll put a stop to that return at about the 37-yard line. This drive will get started from the 37-yard line. They'll run it on the counter. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Looking to fire. He just got rid of that one to save the down. Didn't see anything he liked. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Lofts one high and deep. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. The Bearcats will try to pin them back with the punt. That last punt basically flipped the field. They'd like to do it again. They make the stop, and that is exactly what you want out of your punt cover unit. BYU has it back. The Cougars ready to get into that playbook. They didn't get much done the last time they had it. Had to punt it away from... There he goes! A little more space, open up that playbook even more as they pick up the first down out to the 30. Jackson will throw. Here's a heat. Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. He'll keep it himself. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Got a man. It's Buckmeyer. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a 1st down. BYU has this offense clicking. They'll move the wide receiver. They'll leave it with him. And some room to work.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
Pulls it in. Oh, and the defense in chase mode, and they finally get him down at the 35. BYU coming to the line with 1st and 10. The give from the gun. They'll pick up 4, 2nd and 6 coming. Got a little work done on 1st down, now back to the line. The give to the back. They'll get him on the ground after a pickup of 3 to the 28. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. Looking to throw for it. Thanks to grab. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is.
Offside, defense.
Offense will take that. Free 5 yards every time. Bad discipline by the defense.
Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. Gets it out quickly. There to make the tackle, and that's how we'll wrap up this 1st period. We've reached the end of the 1st quarter, and it has been a defensive battle, and the stats tell the tale so far. Let's see if the offenses can find a little rhythm here in the 2nd. The Cougars with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. Jackson gonna throw it. Into the end zone. Touchdown Cougars. And they strike 1st.
Can't start a game any better than that. Defense gets the stop, gives it back to the offense. You march down the field, you score. They're in a great rhythm now on both sides of the ball.
Getting ready for the extra point after the 1st score of the game. And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
The Big 12 has become must-see TV, and fellas, today's clash is no different. Colorado is ahead early in Boulder, but that's not exactly Cordell Stewart out there. This game is a long way from being over. They're up by 4 over Kansas State. We'll circle back if anything big happens you should know about in this one, the Big 12, or anywhere else in college football.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. The Bearcats can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Back to pass. Quickly to the tight end. They get him on the ground at the 36 after a pickup of 5. They've got it at the 36. It's a 1st and 10. Unloads to the wideout. It's complete. Makes the stop at the 49, but not before he gets in plus territory, gets 15 and a 1st down. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Anderson. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? And the heat gets home. They knock him down back at the 45.
And this is what the offense knows they cannot do. They can't allow sacks. In their last game, they were sacked 5 times. Obviously lost that football game. And early in this one, they're having issues again, keeping their quarterback standing up straight.
Catch in the middle. It's Grover. He'll be brought down at the 46, and he is well short of that 1st down marker. 4th down coming. A high kick. Let's see if he can pin them back deep in their own end. fair catch called for and made around the 20-yard line. They love to put a long drive together here as they start from their own 21. Quick strike complete. Man, sometimes he's like trying to wrap up a ghost. He's out to the 27. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And the Cougars with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Jackson will throw. Got his man downfield. Good, solid pickup on that one. They've got it out to the 40, and it's first down. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Fires to the wideout. He's got it. Couldn't ask for much more there. A first down, and they're down to the 42. Gonna look downfield again. Fires to the tight end.
Nice quick throw there. And it's so important for quarterbacks to be able to find a rhythm and to be comfortable and confident. You want to just get the ball out quickly, make it an accurate and easy throw. And you can tell that these two guys, they rep that play in practice all the time, and it's now showing up here on game day.
2nd down, they'll go to the air. Throws toward the end zone. Touchdown, BYU! They went for the big play, and boy, did it ever pay off.
One of the areas they really focused on with this receiver in the offseason was we need you to make more plays for us in the end zone. When we're taking shots, we need you to be able to step up and make tough catches. David, what a grab right there.
And I think a lot of that has to do with trusting your guy, knowing where he's going to be, knowing when he's going to sit down, when he's not, so being on the same page, and then having a guy that can go get it. Just when the ball is near him, he's going to make the play, just like he did right there for 6 points.
And the extra point splits the uprights.
Cincinnati, 0.
Coming out with it, it's Anderson. He's brought down at the 16. Would have been much better off to take the touchback. A lot of work to do as this drive will start from the 16-yard line. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. Really needed a play like that to get out of their own end. They move the chains. They mark it at the 29. Looking downfield on first down. Using the quick game. Bust through behind his pad. And he's brought down after a nice game. Not the most productive half for this offense so far, but finally starting to get it in gear. 1st and 10. They'll run it out of the shotgun. They stop him behind the line of scrimmage. He ran through one guy, but not through the rest. He'll do it himself. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. It is deafening in here, soaked in noise as BYU tries to get a stop on 3rd down. Quarterback feeling that pressure, and he's knocked down at the 42.
And they've been waiting for something good to happen with respect to getting after the quarterback, right? They're outside of the top 100 in the country in sacks per game, but finally now you see they're generating this pass rush. 3 sacks on the game so far.
The Bearcats will punt this one away. Great contact on that ball as it just hangs up in the sky. And the coverage team able to make the tackle. This drive will get underway from just inside the 35 at their own 34. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Got a man, it's Adams. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short game there. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Jackson gonna throw it. Fires left. Picked off, and they ruin an early drive with the turnover.
And this is obviously not a great start for this quarterback here. 2 interceptions already in this game. He's got to do a much better job with his decision-making.
Here comes the Cincinnati offense back on the field. Their drive chart is starting to look a little monotonous. Punt, 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 David.
And their defense is starting to get a little frustrated.
Turning it on! Now they're starting to feel it. They've got a first down at the 44. And the Bearcats racing to the line in a hurry up. Try to get the edge with a quick touch pass. And how about the efficiency on that one? It'll bring up 2nd and 4. The Bearcats with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Going to swing it on 2nd down. Grabbed behind the line. It's Williams. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the Bearcats are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. On 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it. A strike downfield. Defense makes a stop, but the chains move, and it's 1st and goal from the 8. And that big gainer on the last one has them ready to go from inside the 10. They'll keep it on the ground for 1st and goal. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. He'll run it to the right, looking for the goal line. He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and a score on this drive would do wonders for their confidence. Looking for the touchdown on 3rd and goal. Here's the pressure. He was thinking touchdown on the scramble, but they're able to stop him short of the end zone. Timeout called here by the defense. It's the first one they've used this half. Barrels ahead. They stop him short of the marker, and they'll turn it over on downs. The Cougars buried deep in their own territory, just trying to find breathing room on first down. Had nowhere to go, couldn't get it out of the end zone. He'll take the safety.
Oh, and how about this defense? Understanding where they are in the field, they got a chance to put points on the board, and they do.
And they'll set up for the free kick from their own 20. Got room to work. Nice move to keep running. They'll put the ball in play from their own 30-yard line. Wide receiver comes in motion. Little touch pass to the receiver. Gets it to the 42-yard line, and that's a first down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. It's 1st and 10 for this offense from the 42. Looking to throw on first down. That's caught. It's Anderson. The clock will stop with this timeout from the offense. They'll get a chance to regroup on the sideline. Wants to fire on 2nd down. Caught over the middle. It's Grover. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. Clock stops momentarily for the first down. They'll hurry to the line. Lost a throw on first down. Finds his tight end. And not much doing there as that defense runs him out of bounds. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Wants to throw again. Catch in the middle, it's Grover. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. And the Bearcats come to the line with a new set of downs. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Off play action. Fires to the right. It's caught. Inside the 15. Out of bounds at the 14-yard line. The offense looking for a score. Got his man. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. He'll be hauled ball down just inside the 10 of the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. They're going to try to throw for it on 3rd down. And he is sacked as the defense adds a little emphasis to wrap up this first half. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Fellas, looks like we've got a great atmosphere today in Provo. And yes, football is a game of inches, but man, is that really the case when you consider the length of some of these possessions. Look, I'm not an analytics guy, but I do know this. The team that sustains drives and just moves the sticks might be the team that comes out on top today. And with that, let's send it back to our broadcast team inside Lavelle Edwards Stadium.
The Bearcats will try to kick this one deep to get things underway in the second half. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Keeping it on the ground to open the second half. Breaks into the open. And they'll pick up the first down and mark it at the 47.
Busting big runs like this is a total team effort. Obviously, the back has to find the hole, but you got to have everybody around them doing their job to make it a good play call.
And everybody around them doesn't just mean the offensive line. Receivers getting their blocks downfield is a big deal, too.
It's a huge deal. We always talk about them catching passes, but blocking is so important for their responsibilities.
Jackson will throw. Pressure coming. On the run, fires downfield. And he dropped it. Just didn't look the thing all the way in. It'll be 3rd and long. Here's the snap, itching to fire downfield. The screen, and watch out. They stop him short of the sticks, and it'll be 4th down. Looks as if BYU will have to punt it away. A high kick trying to pen them deep. Fair catch is made inside his own 20 at the 17-yard line. First snap of this drive will come from their own 17. From the gun. Give on the inside.
And coming out in the second half, this offense, they needed to establish this run game. They needed to get something going. They're losing. They've got to find a way to get a flow, to get a rhythm. And so far here to start this second half, defense picking up where it left off.
They shut it down quickly, but he gets 2 out to the 18. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Sweet cut there. Now they've got even more breathing room out to the 31 and a fresh set of downs. The Bearcats in the hurry up.
Nice job by the quarterback, seeing the receiver come open, getting him the football, making the first down, and they like to do this. When they make a first down, they want to go fast, they want to crank up the tempo.
Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Fires to the big fella. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. 3rd down coming up, and the Cougar faithful are doing everything they can to help out this team. Under fire. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete, and 4th down's coming. The Bearcats line up to punt it away. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. Coverage team able to put a stop to that return at the 42-yard line. They'll open this drive from their own 42-yard line. Jackson gonna throw it. Unloads to the wideout. He's got an open man. Oh, what a big play for this offense as they get it to the 33-yard line.
The defense has got to be able to make a play at some point here in the second half. You're down 2 possessions. You need to steal a possession badly. You need to have a takeaway. The coverage is going to have to be way tighter than on that last throw. Otherwise, this offense is just going to go up and down the field.
They make the stop as he gets it inside the 30 to the 28, a gain of 4. To the air on 2nd down. And the defense gets home and makes a play at the 37-yard line. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Quarterback on the keeper. They stop him short, and we'll have a big 4th down coming. And they'll send out the field goal unit. Looks as if this will be a 51-yard attempt. It's good. He hit that one right down the middle. And that will extend their lead even further.
How great is it to know that if you can get the ball down somewhere close to the 40-yard line on your opponent's side of the field, you're walking away with at least 3 points because this dude is ought to be out.
He'll bring it out. It's Jones. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So they start this drive from inside their own 20 at the 19-yard line. He'll get a fresh set of downs stopped at the 31-yard line. And they'll line up from the 31 on 1st down. Throws to the wideout. Pass is incomplete, and by this stage of his career, you'd think a junior quarterback might take a little better care of the football. Gives it on the option. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. And the Bearcats need their binoculars to find that line to gain here on 3rd down. A little screen to the running back. Worked his way out across the 35, got it up to the 37-yard line, but still a little bit short of the line to gain. It'll be 4th down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Bearcats will call on their punt team. And these guys have been busy. 6th punt of the day. Working his way on the return up to the 40-yard line before he stopped. They'll start this drive 60 yards in front of them from their own 40. Jackson will throw. Finds his big tight end. And there was lots of space as he gets it to the 39-yard line. They went up top to pick up the last 1st down. Let's see what they have here. From the shotgun, the handoff to the back. He showed off the stiff arm, but apparently he needed a couple more. A lot of defenders around to stop him. 2nd down, he'll throw it. Makes the catch. It's Bachmeier. Brought down at the 26-yard line after a pickup of 10 yards on the play, and it'll be a 1st down. Slithers into space. A most efficient pickup of 6 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 4. BYU trying to make this red zone trip pay off. The give on the inside. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. The pitch to the left. Fights off a defender. Oh, he's got some room. Headed to the goal line. Touchdown, Cougar! And the punishment has been extended. They want to finish the season strong, and man, are they doing that here in this Week 11 performance.
We know football gets harder when you start to get in the red zone, the field tricks. Who needs that? Break the long touchdown run. Nice job by the back. Seeing the hole, exploding through, getting a long touchdown.
Getting set for the point after. The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Guys, wanted to give you a quick update on a game happening in the Big 12. Texas Tech is showing little remorse for its opponent today. Feels like ever since they arrived at the stadium, that Red Raiders offense has been a buzzsaw. They're up by 24 over Arizona. For now, it's back to you fellas, but of course, if anything changes from Big 12 country, you'll hear about it here.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the Bearcats can really attack on this 2nd and short. To the ground with the back. Has plenty for the 1st down, and they stop him at the 28. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21.
And this defense just continues to dominate the football game. This score is lopsided. It's not looking good. But I know one thing. If you can't protect that guy, there's no chance for you to win this game or the future games.
And the Bearcats have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Pulls it and fires to the left. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. And this offense just has to find a way to convert this 3rd down, or else they are really in trouble. Finds his man. It's Johnson. That's not quite going to be enough as they stop him 4 yards short of the marker. The Bearcats decide to punt it away. He'll try to really get into this one. This is a spot you see many returners try to take a chance, but not this time. The Bearcats just inside the 40. He'll pull it on the read. There he goes. Across the 50-yard line on the huge pickup, and he's out of bounds at the 45. We've reached the break. BYU is on top. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. One more period to go, and we'll see just how much fight they've got left in them. They'll go back to work with a first down in the final period. Jackson gonna throw it. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Rushes on him. Trying to buy a little time, and he cannot, but he does get it back closer to the line of scrimmage.
This offense is going to have to come up with a plan to block this guy. He is an absolute monster, and he showed you all his tools on that sack.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd down, he drops the throw. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. BYU will bring the punt team on the field. Fair catch is made inside his own 20 at the 17-yard line. A little bit backed up to start this drive from their own 18-yard line. Snags it quickly on the left. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe. 2nd and 7. The give is to Williams. Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34. Offense getting set for first down. Out of the gun, the inside give. And you want to talk about gang tackling. Everybody on the defense run to the ball. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. They'll run play action. Trying to escape and get it himself. Quarterback gets enough.
Well, you just get the feeling, too, that if they're going to claw their way back in this game, his legs are going to have to be a factor. What a great job scrambling that time. Nothing open. He didn't panic. He saw some green grass. He was able to get outside, away from the defense, get upfield, pick up the first down. That play is going to help their momentum. They need more scramble plays like that from him.
They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Complete to the left. They are on the move down to the 32, and they pick up another first down. To the air on first down. Oh, they're after him. Got rid of it just in time. Just couldn't find an open man. He'll get rid of it, and it'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Now the play fake. Makes the grab. He's stopped and forced out of bounds just short of the 10-yard line. They'll mark it at the 11. The Bearcats will snap it on 1st and 10. The give to the tailback. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 at the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score. Wants to go up top. Incomplete thanks to the great defensive pressure there that sort of threw them out of rhythm. 3rd and long, and they'll need to get it close to the goal line to convert. They're setting up the screen. And they stop him just short of the stick. It'll bring up a decision on 4th down. Coach has no choice here. The offense has to stay on the field, down multiple possessions this late. 4th down attempt coming. Keeps looking downfield. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Bearcats! He didn't see anyone open. He said, no problem. I'll take care of it myself.
Yeah, I've been there before. Been there, done that. Not my first rodeo. I've been in this kind of situation. Down by the goal line, I'm getting outside, and I'm taking it in myself.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. Hit that one with some aggression for the point after. They put it in the end zone with a 12-play scoring drive. And they finish it off with the score from the 4.
Cincinnati, 9.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. They'll get this drive going from the 17. Motion from the wideout. Off the play fake on 1st down. Fires to the wideout. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. And another big game for this offense. They are putting explosive pass after explosive pass up in this one. He'll keep it himself. And that's a live ball behind the line.
And those are so frustrating when you're a defense and you swarm to the football and you stick the quarterback and you make him cough it up just to have the other team recover it again and you don't get it. Still
turning it on. Tripped up for the tackle. The Cougars come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. Tries to slither forward on the sneak. And let's hold on just a minute here as the officials are going to have a second look. So the officials take a closer look, and the replay booth will overturn the call. Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. Never has to leave the pocket and fires over the middle. Gets it all the way inside the 20-yard line to the 19 before being hauled down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. That big play has them in business. 1st and 10 inside the 20. Making sure they have good balance, keeping it on the ground. They get him stopped after a 2-yard gain. Ball's at the 17.
Brings up 2nd down.
They feed him again. He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line, and a big red zone opportunity here. Jackson will throw. Lets it fly. Touchdown, BYU! And the pummeling has started. That score will give them a little more room to operate here in the 4th quarter as they go for their 6th straight win.
Aggressive, 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 man. This offense does not want to waste any time. They try to score quickly.
Well, after back-to-back losses, this team is really teetering on the edge of disaster.
They got to try to hold on to the